Hi, today is Wednesday, January 30th. It's about 61 degrees, 62 degrees outside at 1:30 in the afternoon. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow and also over the weekend. So I've been working really hard this week to do leaf removal and trying to get the beds ready, things ready for our gardening stuff. And in the background, you can see my husband got my potting shed done. And we put it in a different location than we originally thought. It just fit over here well. I'm really pleased with it. It's cute. In fact, all the leaves that we picked up in the yard are now in the little shed, just so that we have some place to keep it dry until this weather is over. And then I'll start figuring out what all I'm going to put in there and get stuff off the back patio. So anyway, this is my garden diary. So as I've been going through and cleaning up the leaves in the yard, I've been trying to pull any other weeds that I see and kind of trim back some plants and get ready for spring. So all the leaves, there was a ton of leaves over here behind the house, or by the house, and so I've got all that cleared. I trimmed back this chrysanthemum. I trimmed back this lantana. My husband did that one. We've both been really busy. We trimmed back these angelonia just a little ways just to see if they won't come back. So, and you can see we moved the fireplace, but we haven't put it in a place that we're going to keep it yet. One of the things was I was just trying to get the leaves up, and then I'll go through here and power wash the patio and the furniture and get it ready for spring. One step at a time, I guess. These petunias sure are looking pretty. My husband trimmed back the bougainvilleas. So now you can really see that little pepper plant that grew in there. And there's a lantana in there as well. I did some weeding around the fountain, and there's still some leaves that are in here, but I'm going to work those into the soil. I'm not as concerned with their removal. And there's my little shed. I'm going to get a cute little sign for it. I trimmed back that mum that was in that whiskey barrel. And then I'm going to have room. I'm going to make a path through the rocks here. And then I'm going to have room over on the side for a potting bench. So that's going to be nice. I trimmed back this mum. The leaves took a long time, mainly because I was trying to go through the rocks and figure out how to get some of the debris out between the rocks. And there's a cleanup process, but I did accomplish quite a bit. I wanted to show this plant how it's latched onto this tiki torch. that one. I haven't shown these in a while. That's a jasmine, I think. Oh, I know the other thing. I thought this was awfully pretty. This purple one with the red berries. I mean, the red berries are the firethorn, but then the purple mixed in, and the bees are just going nuts in here. I just think it's so pretty. Okay. I trimmed back these lantana and got them ready for spring. And I may go through and cut back the root ball. I have to read some more about it. I think the last video I showed these lantana already cut back. There's the bougainvillea that my husband trimmed. This round bed here, I trimmed back the chrysanthemum that was in the center. And I stuck some African daisies. That's what those green things that are kind of limp right now, and some gazanias. So I want to see if they're gonna grow. Pulled all the marigolds out of this pot, and I got this pot, plumbago, I think that is, ready for it to come back. You can see there's still some debris in the rocks, but I'll get it. Let's see. Oh, I worked on trying to clean this up a little bit. And I'm going to pull, this California fuchsia grows like a weed. So I'm going to try to get some of that out of there. And I'm going to cut this germander back. It's looking dry and nasty, but... And we got rid of the patio furniture. We took it to the thrift shop, so... We got rid of a love seat and 4 chairs, so I feel really good about that because it just opens the place that we weren't using those chairs anymore, so... It was time to let somebody else enjoy them. There's this little bougainvillea. My husband took everything that was against the block wall down. This is the winter garden. Oh, I know the other thing. This pittosporum, I have been working to remove that. So I've started here. In fact, I'll probably keep that, let it come back, but it was just overgrown. So I've been trying to get the leaves out of there, and we took those 2 plants right there, or maybe there's 3 total. It was a truckload to the dump, so quite a bit. And I still have some leaf removal down in there a little bit. We've been juicing some celery, so I planted some celery ends there, and this one. I don't know if they'll come up. Doesn't matter. It's just kind of fun to see what happens. purple lettuce is pretty. So our next plan is we're probably going to move these eggplants and pepper plants out of here, if any of them live, and plant them over against the wall. This is probably going to be mainly tomatoes and zucchini. I'm going to work on my strawberry tower as well. And in this bed, I need to pick some spinach and some arugula. And then all of these pots that are over here are going to be going into my potting shed at some point. I'm going to clean up that back patio. I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. And I'm going to pull all of this pollinating leaves that are in here. And I'm going to plant zinnias, some medium or dwarf size zinnias. I love zinnias. I want something with more color. I mean, this gets some color because it's got little flowers and stuff in it. But ooh, there's a poppy, I think. Oh, maybe not. I don't know if there's pink poppies. But it's too messy, I guess, for me. I like something a little bit prettier than this. So, after the rain, that's my plan. While the soil's wet, pull all this stuff. Oh, and there's buds on the tree, the neighbor's tree right there. Both of those trees have buds on them. Our trees don't have buds on them yet. They're usually about a month behind those trees. Another reason I wish I'd have gotten those trees. Anyway, that's my garden diary.